Have you ever been handed a scientific paper like this one, been told to read it, and were expected to completely understand it, even though you really didn't understand half of what it was saying? Because you saw words like anabranching planform morphology and bathymetric data and lithological calibration, while your head was probably swirling with all of the numbers that you were reading too, and you couldn't make sense of any of it. Well, I'm here to tell you that's exactly why we have science communication. You may not know what that is right now, but by the end of this video, you definitely will. The easiest way to define science communication would be to say that it's a way of communicating science, but really it encompasses so much more. One definition could be the practice of informing, educating, raising awareness of, and communicating science-related topics. Some people might add on two non-science experts, but it isn't necessarily only for non-scientists. This diagram by Carsten Koenigke shows how information flows between people within the science world. While we do need to communicate with the general public without using too much jargon, we need to do so with other disciplines as well. Science communication occurs everywhere around us. We experience it through social media, science journalism, education, podcasts, museums, and even art. If you want to communicate science effectively, here are some tips. Before writing anything, you want to think, who is your audience? What is the story you want to tell? And why should your audience care? You want to communicate it in such a way that your audience is invested and actually wants to know the results. That might include the use of some visuals like editorial illustrations or infographics, which are abstract explanations inspired by the text. Data visualizations are also very useful and, well, visualize data. They can range from tables and graphs to technically anything produced from data. Circling back to the paper from the beginning of this video, here's a visual that was made by the Imperial College London. It's actually a rendered depiction of what that paper was explaining. It said Britain was most likely separated from the mainland by the spillover of a large proglacial lake that caused massive erosion. Now, just reading about it seems pretty boring, but seeing this image really puts the results into perspective. Some articles even called it Brexit 1.0, and that's the power of science communication.